And welcome to the first ever Granny Fly Productions full play of a game. Hello Mount Vesuvius, good to see you. So this game is Before Your Eyes. I have played this game twice through before. What I'm doing today is chasing achievements mostly. I've only got, I think, 1 or 2 left to get. So yeah, I'm going to start a brand new game and we're going to play through. Before I start, I will say this game does get a bit heavy towards the end. It does deal with things like terminal illness, death, family breakdowns, things like that. So if you need to take a break, feel free. This is going to be up on Twitch for probably the next couple of weeks, so you're not going to be missing out. If you want to come back and finish it off, that's fine. But yeah, there are also branching paths in this story. I know which paths I have to take to get the achievements that I want, so if you're worried that I'm not making right decisions or whatever, it doesn't affect the end of the game. It just affects kind of what happens in that moment. So yeah, I love this game. This is one of my favorite games of the last year and a bit. The way it works is there's kind of no real controls except for my eyes. It tracks your face, and every time you blink, the game progresses. So that being said, let's start the game. Do 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 do. Hello, Trombone Scone. Good to see you. Yes, I'd like to use that. Oop. I should have probably set this up before I started. No, I'm not wearing glasses. Ruh-roh. I may have to set up a second webcam. Bear with me 1 moment. Okay, we're back. Oh man. So I've now got a double webcam set up, so you're watching me through my main webcam, and it's tracking with another one just off to the side here. Okay! I really probably should have tested that before we started. Anyway. Yeah. No, I'm not wearing glasses. Visible and evenly lit, that's nice. Sit at my head here. Sensitivity. Got them all. Okay. Basically all you use in this game is your mouse to kind of look around. Other than that, it's just your eyes. Thankfully, you don't stare at the screen the whole time. It does give you rest, which is nice. This is a game about blinking. Woo! Gee, every time you blink, the game will notice. See how this works. Alright, blinking on the white symbol. Is there a ringing sound? I'm not aware that there is. It might just be, could just be game audio. There is kind of like a droning sound. Let's check my OBS. Yeah. Filter on. Okay. Did that help in any? Probably not. Dang it. It's in shambles. What's going on? It was going so well until I actually started streaming. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. How's that? Is that better? I think I might have fixed it. Okay, let's try that again. Back to blinking. How's it look?
That's mine.
Well, hello there, stranger. Whew. You're a real bright and shiny one, aren't you? I asked you for your name, but sadly you got no mouth to speak with, or hands to shake with, or nose to look down with. So we're gonna have to find another way. See, what you'll find is, even though you're no longer in your body's still inside of you, if that makes any sense. So, if you understand what I'm saying, blink over my hand here. You remember blinking, don't you?
I know this is an achievement.
30,000 times a day.
If you just hold your hand here and
do it already, my arm's getting tired.
Probably.
Ooh, look at that. You're a blinking genius. I knew you were special. See all them poor souls down there, lost in the waves? I didn't choose any of them. I chose you. See, I just sometimes get a sort of a hunch, or what's a better word? Notion? Better word than that. A premonition when a soul's worth pulling up. Now you see that tower out there? Big, scary one? That's where I'm taking you to see the gatekeeper. To be judged. I'm gonna present your case. Tell her the whole story of your entire life, from prow to stern. Now if she's impressed, I get paid the Bitcoin, and you get yourself a spot in her magnificent city.
So we're in the afterlife at the
If
moment.
she ain't, well, I eat seagull for dinner again, and you, well, We don't have to worry about that, because I am the best orator you'll find on these sickly waters. Class A storyteller, believe you me. No, shut up, you trash birds. You had your chances. It wasn't my fault you were no good. Layabouts.
They're all stalking wire at him.
Unsatisfactory. Clock watchers. I got some words for you.
Almost all the animation's done with mocap as well. I think it's really cool.
Sorry you had to hear that. Ooh. So sure, maybe I'm not the most verbose storyteller out there, but I know how to spin a yarn if I'm given something to work with. And that's where you come in. Your life. You're gonna show it to me. I want to see exactly what made you so absolutely great. So, just think back to the very beginning, the first thing that you can remember. I'm gonna send you there. But understand, no matter how much you like it, you're not gonna be able to stay, all right? Every time you blink, you're going to jump forward in time. Could be a second, could be 5 years.
Gotta get all my blinks in
That's
now.
how this thing works.
Ugh.
Alrighty then. I hope he's ready for this. Now, the next time that you blink, I'm gonna send you back. But don't be afraid, and don't try to fight it. The thing to remember about blinking is, well, it's only a matter of time.
Here we go.
And
I'm gonna try
to enjoy it
and
this time.
keep my eyes open for as long as I can so you guys get as much of the story as I can give you. This game only usually takes about an hour and a half, but it might stretch out to a couple of hours just because I want to show you the entire game, basically. So, that being said, let's go! Blink.
Look at that sun. We've got a long, beautiful day ahead of us. Why are you smiling like that? You must...
Oop.
Let's go get you some seashells. What do you say?
You see that big spiky plant over there? That's called an agave. 11 years from now, that plant will die so it can give birth to this tall, amazing tree, covered in flowers. We'll have to keep our eyes on that one.
So whenever the metronome shows up, that's when, if you blink, time will progress. Blink.
There it slipped away, didn't it? Oh well, days have a tendency to do that, I guess. Now, where's the first page of my piece? I can't find it anywhere. Did I put it in here? No.
See, go go.
Okay, go ahead, kid. Look at that! There's your little hand.
We have to make him do this every birthday.
That's a great idea. You know, it would really be something to see how he grows. Man, the zoom on this thing is fantastic. What was that beep?
Oh, you want to play along with Mommy, don't you? Give it
time. I'm sure you'll be better than me soon enough. Now where was
Sounds good, honey.
I'm sending it to my mentor next week. It has to be perfect.
Well, sounds pretty perfect to me.
The boat is just going where I'm looking. I'm not rolling that boat.
I like the music.
That's very specific.
I also like the person playing it.
Yeah.
Look at his little face. What do you think he's thinking about?
Is.
I don't know. Probably solving the problems of the universe.
Oh, I never noticed that before. Hey, that's awesome.
Do you think he's going to be smart?
I don't see why not. I mean, we're both pretty smart.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean he's going to be.
Thanks, Mom. Tell me I'm
No, it's not
dumb.
derivative. At least I didn't think it was. Do you think you could tell the other members of the selection committee what I just told you? Right. No, I'm sorry. I guess I just put a lot of expectation on this call. Okay, I understand. Thank you for considering my piece, John. It really means a lot. Oh, that's sure a little mess of color. You know, if you keep working at it, one day you'll be able to paint exactly what's in your head.
Okay,
You'll be a real
one of the
artist.
achievements I'm going for is called Even Keeled, and it's to not show any aggression throughout the gameplay, so anything that's even remotely, like, you know, throw something or scrunch something up, or, you know, I'm trying to avoid those decisions. But...
See? That used to be my piano. My dad gave it to me. He loved music. Fled his home country just to have a chance to pursue it. God, he made me practice so much. I hated it at first. I think he hoped to make it further than conducting the high school choir. Never said anything, though. He was what you might call the strong, silent type. Can you believe I grew up in the snow? And I came all the way out here to the beach. I don't even know how I got here. Your dad got his job and I just came with him. Like a huge...
Ah!
Okay, Benny. Are you ready to see something really special?
Yeah.
I just don't
what
want
is-
him to get attached. Richard,
What?
it's the cutest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
We can't keep him, can we? I mean, I'm pretty much definitely allergic, so no, right?
No. We'll find someone to take him. But, while he's here, I say we call him Ernie.
Ernie.
Little Ernie.
Ernie.
Fits him, doesn't it?
Oh, he's so
Okay. Go.
He's so sweet. I think someone likes his new cat.
Richard,
What?
Little
down with the C
buddy
major chord I
on
taught
the
you.
piano.
Remember? There you go. Doesn't that make you feel happy? Like you just want to jump up and down? Now what about C minor? You remember how to play that one? Very good. Just one note different. That one sounds sad, doesn't it?
I mean, I played C major up here and C minor down
Amazing
here,
what
so there's a
difference
lot of
one
notes
little
difference.
change can make on how a person feels. Sort of like
me and your little friend on your piano there.
So cute.
She was in grad school studying composition. I never met anyone like her. I just prayed to God I could somehow keep up. I think she liked that I was a professor. Gave me a certain gravitas in her eyes, you know, which I very quickly lost. God, she dragged me to so many places. It was wonderful.
Oh. Very nearly blinked there.
Where would you want to go if you could only go to one?
Ooh, would I rather go to Greece or Egypt? I'd rather go to Greece.
Well, just remember to put on sunscreen. Man, I gave you some unfortunate genes, didn't I? Luckily, Mom gave you some good ones, so, yeah, let's hope they balance each other out.
Wait, that's my piece. How did you figure out how to play that?
Richard, are you hearing this?
What?
He's playing my piece. He must have figured it out by ear. I mean, I was a gifted kid, but he's brilliant. We need to get him in a
just
serious
press
piano.
anywhere on the piano, and it's like,
Sure, but you know anyone who might be a good teacher for him?
What? I mean, in the...
oh,
Oh, God, I have my interview in 5 minutes, and I completely forgot to feed him.
go Ernie. Cat.
Don't worry, I already did.
Oh, thank God. For a moment, I forgot what a great father you are.
Focus on the interview, honey. I got this.
Excuse me, of course, sir. It's all organized into folders, sitting ready on my kitchen table. They will literally be on your desk.
Ernie
when you
got
get in.
big.
What could possibly happen to the files between now and tomorrow morning? We are fine.
Hey! Naughty!
When's he coming?
I'm flying him out in February, remember? You know, I think he was pretty surprised that I could actually afford to do
Hello?
Hey, why not? You're a working woman now.
I guess that's true.
Don't let it go to your head, but yeah.
Please let the cat know. It's time to use the litter box, though.
Baby steps. He's got one eye.
This is called a metronome. We use it to measure time so we don't get lost in the music. I want you to start using it before Grandpa comes to visit. You know, my father once told me, when I was about your age, the only way to fight against time is to create a work of genius, which might live on after you're gone. So I asked him, what about your children? Thinking, I might be a work of genius just as I was. And he said, yes, I suppose. If you made a work of genius, I could live on through that as well. I haven't seen him in over 10 years. Can you believe that? I wonder if he'll even recognize me.
You really need to stay in time with the metronome, okay?
Subdivide the time. 1e and a 2e and a 3e and a 4e and a 1e and a 2e and a 3e and a 4e. You're off. You're off, Ben. You can't hear that?
There you go, buddy. Okay, now keep a firm grip on it, just like that. Oh my!
I love this guy
like
so
that,
much.
pal. Sorry, buddy.
That man.
Turn around, Al.
He-
So we can photograph you.
Oh, he was lying next to me before he was gone now. Never mind. Hello, kitty.
I'm just really behind right now. Why don't you take photos in the backyard? It may not be interesting at first, but if you keep going back out there every day, you'll be surprised by how much it changes.
But why not? Big photo, huh?
Ernie! Buddy!
Ernie!
Ernie!
Ernie, we need you!
God, El, what if you got eaten by a coyote?
My sinuses would be eternally indebted.
What? Did you just say?
No, I said I'm really worried. Here, kitty, kitty, kitty!
God, honey, I'm worried too.
I know, sweetie.
Ernie!
So you're saying it's a coincidence that it disappears for weeks and then comes back with a huge belly?
But Ernie's a boy.
And you're sure about that?
Thought I was.
Uh-huh. And that was based on...
Pee-hole distance.
Say that one more time.
Pee-hole distance from the butt. If it's further away or something, then it's one or the other.
And what was Ernie's? I'm still not understanding how you let this happen.
I don't know. I didn't think about it. It just happened.
You just happened to find a stray cat in the alley. We keep it even though I hate cats. And now... He keeps coloring the grass blue, the ocean green, and then the sky red.
And what's wrong with that?
Are you able to pick up a new book?
Yes, the Manila Galleon is of particular interest.
I meant Benny's book.
Oh, yeah, that's it too.
It's pretty expensive, right?
Getting older.
You know,
Growing up.
professional learning.
I made it.
Moving so slow. This.
I know, it seems impossible that you could ever play something so complex. But just take it one day at a time. Trust me. You're really getting there, honey. Next week we'll start working on your other hand.
Now we're in December.
Listen to him, Richard.
Whoa!
I've been listening to him in that competition.
I thought you said competitions took the joy out of playing music.
Not if you win.
Okay. 2 brackets on each side. 2 screws on each bracket.
The quiz said find the zero, and he just drew an arrow pointing to it.
Well, what's wrong with that?
I mean, everything is wrong with that.
Oh, hey, there were my handprints on the wall over there.
Congratulations, B! First of many, I'd assume.
Nice.
I want that box full by the time I come in there. If you don't
Hey,
play with it
it's
anymore, we're
Robo.
getting rid of it.
Turbo! Yeah, I'm a cool guy. Very quick. Very quick. Sick. Alright. Back to it.
This isn't my house. It's
Ooh.
not my house. talking to you.
Benny, could you move any slower, buddy? Come on. Get a wriggle on.
Why are you always out here taking photos?
Because I have no
You know,
friends.
if you really want to take a photo of something cool, you should take a photo of this.
Ah, gotcha.
Chloe!
Oh shoot, I think I gotta go. But, try to take a photo of me running.
Quiet, everyone. Betty's about to play for us.
Whoa!
Wow, L, he's unbelievable. My God,
This just reminds me of Classico, but Tenacious D.
Didn't you used to be a composer yourself, Elle?
No, I don't know if I'd say that.
But you used to write your own music, right?
Yeah, but I haven't done that in years. Not since he was 4 or 5.
The class is world history. My name is Mr. Isaac.
Oh.
The class will be broken up into
Hey, you.
units.
Look on your desk.
Hey, Chloe.
I wrote you something.
Dear weird neighbor kid. We're in the same class. What a coincidence. Please keep in mind that while we are at school, we don't know each other. Do not talk to me ever. Love, Chloe. Thanks, Chloe. I appreciate that.
I want each of you to write it down. Not doodle on the sidelines, not stare off into space. Okay,
Don't even
now
look
I
at
will
me.
go on to the next slide. Chloe, tell me, what did the quote say?
Right, I definitely know this.
You were taking notes, weren't you, Chloe?
So
Obvious.
those who do not remember the past, repeat the past. That's right, right?
Indeed it is. Though I prefer you to answer without the help of your boyfriend next time. If we do not keep an accurate account of the past, we are destined to embarrass ourselves in all sorts of ways. And now, on to what you've all been waiting for. Grades. Assessments, 60%. Those are tests and quizzes.
I tried to convince your father not to buy you that thing, but he insisted. Half suspect he bought it for himself.
11.
The little guys are pretty cute, though. I will admit that.
Conchters.
Oh, I want the job of whoever gets paid to think of that crap.
A new conch testant has approached. At long last, your favorite conchers are ready for battle for the playscape. It's Pokemon. Lobstar. Trump. Trump.
I've definitely seen you next door, but I didn't realize you guys would become friends.
Hey,
Sure.
Chloe.
We sit together in
Everyone's-
history class.
Mini pizzas.
I don't know what I'd do without old Benny.
Very sweet. Thank you for playing this game with him.
Your dad just thanked me for hanging out with you?
Yeah.
That's a very interesting detail. Okay, shut up. I really want this one. Maybe I'll use tickle sticks. Whoa, that's a pretty good drawing. You should draw pictures of more different stuff. Not me, though. I'll actually kill you if you try to draw me, and you saw what I'm capable of in your backyard.
Okay. Of course I'm gonna draw her anyway. Yeah.
Benny, why did you draw me? You're not good enough.
Oh my
I
god,
look
why did
so
you do
ugly.
that? Well, I was blinking at it.
It's called a magnet school. It's about an hour away in a town called Burton. I know the change can be scary, but I just want you to go in and meet the dean I spoke with. You know, life can take you to some incredible places if you're really, really good at something.
So what do you think, Benjamin? You think you could excel in that sort of an environment?
Sorry, he gets very shy.
Ooh,
Oh.
nice doggy.
Not to worry. If he's as gifted as you say he is, shyness is no problem. Why don't you two come back close?
I'm gonna reconfigure this very quickly because I don't think I blinked just then. Eyes already getting sore. Arrow, can you see my head? That's better. You do have to calibrate a couple of times while you play this game because it sometimes goes out of sync. Nice. Yeah, back to game. Buck. Buckle
As you can see,
go!
there's some very fast runs in there, and a lot of stuff I've not taught you properly yet. So no pressure. I just want you to try, and we can see if you start enjoying it. Just like to see you really rise to the occasion, just this once.
I wish I had the option of going to a school like that when I was your age. I wouldn't be working this boring job or living in this boring town, I'll tell you that.
No, don't. Look away. Look away. Look at the ceiling. "30 days till my audition. Today is the first day of the rest of your life."
Don't answer that, Ben. You
But I
can
want
talk to your friend after you practice.
Oh, it has a phone. Wasn't fast enough. Dang.
Oh my god. Is she really calling you again? What, is she
Yes,
obsessed with you?
Phone. Yes. What's up, Chloe?
Anubis, in the presence of Ma'at, who you remember is the goddess of truth and justice, would weigh the deceased soul against a feather, determining whether it was worthy of entering into her land of the dead. And what if they are deemed unworthy? Well, you can see that ugly fur ball under the scale? That is Amamet, and she's got
Mr. Kid. Yes.
the head of a crocodile, fur of a lion, the
You weird neighbor
and the
kid.
body of a hippopotamus.
Tonight after my dad goes
I
to
would
sleep,
not
I'm
say
going to
that
sneak
to her
out
face.
my house and go sleep
And
on the
you can
beach.
see
If
she
you
is
want to
ready
get
to
invited, draw me a
devour
picture of Mr.
any of
Isaac
the
feeling
deceased
constipated.
not past judgment,
Love the weird neighbor kid.
sort of like me with your weekly quizzes. So I am not quite sure why I don't hear
Ew,
more
why is he
frantic
so
scribbling right now.
scared?
That's what you asked for,
I'll
don't
call
you,
when I'm
me?
leaving my house. You better pick up my call, dude.
Slightly worried about having him change schools just as he started.
Game is interesting, but not sure what's going on. Basically, you're reliving your life, basically, all the way through. So, at the moment, I'm 11 years old, and we're just kind of... Oh, one day till audition. Every time you blink, the game progresses forward. So, that's the way it works. There we go. Oh, god damn. That and then that. There we go. I really need like a stream deck or something so I can jump between things.
Benny has a chance here. A real chance to be really good at something. I mean this is no offense at all.
Ah, it's getting smaller and faster.
I understand what that is.
No, I suppose you're right.
Oh, Richard.
Okay. So you can't blink. You can blink at certain points. Like, if I move my mouse over this and blink, something happens. If I don't, then I can blink
Lights
kind of
out.
freely and nothing
You
happens.
need to be rested for tomorrow.
Every time the
Memory
metronome comes up,
consolidates when you're asleep. So if you go to
if I
sleep
blink,
now, you will
the
awaken
game
a
progresses
master.
forward in time.
Trust me.
Thanks, Mom.
Richard, tell your son to turn the lights off.
Benny, Mom says turn the lights off.
Cool. Sneak out. Absolutely sneak out. Arr. What's up, Chloe?
Wow, didn't think you'd actually pick up. I mistook you for a baby. I apologize. Okay, so meet me out in the alley in T minus now, okay? Chloe, out.
You know, I'm really glad you're here. There's something I've been meaning to talk to you about. Or to get off my chest. Okay. I don't think Kongsters is actually a really good game. My cousin Yoon, he was in town this weekend, and he was explaining how it's actually a ripoff of a really good Japanese game. He calls it a cash grab. So, I'm sorry that I made you like it because it's actually a terrible game. But I also think that if it was a really good game, maybe we wouldn't have enjoyed playing it as much. We would have been so focused on how good it was and not the feelings we had while we were playing it. Like, my favorite vegetable is a tomato, but Yoon thinks that they're the grossest ever. And you're probably the least popular boy in the school, but I also like hanging out with you the most. Which was also something I wanted to talk to you about. I like hanging out with you a lot, which is weird because after what happened with my mom, I never liked hanging out with anyone. So this has been a big surprise for me this year, in a lot of ways. I think I liked that you let me talk.
Oh. Yeah, that was a
Probably
long
didn't
time
sleep at
ago.
all. Out in the cold all night. You're already feeling sick, aren't you? It's okay. You still got this. I mean, all the practice had to count for
Whoa.
something. Maybe just try and close your eyes now and get a little sleep on the way over. I'm going to play the recording so the sound of mastery can seep into your subconscious a little, okay? Close your eyes, Ben. We're going to be there soon.
In your own time, Benjamin, we are very excited to hear.
Yo! Yeah. Where do I blink? Oh, here we go. Fuck. Yeah. Ah.
Oh, okay. I think that's enough.
Yeah, man.
So, Benjamin, why don't we plan on having you come back next year again, once you've had a bit more time to practice? Yes? As you know, Burton isn't the right fit for every student, and I wish you the best of luck on your path, wherever it may take you.
Oh.
Maybe I pushed you too hard. Maybe I turned into my own father. I don't know. You have to find something to focus on. The world isn't very kind to people who aren't really good at something.
Oof, heavy.
We want him home from school for a while. Just until this nasty thing clears. Hey, Elle, would you mind taking a quick walk with me down to my office? There's a small clerical thing I need you to look at before I can let you two go.
Oh, yes, of course. I'll be right back, Benny, okay?
Goodbye,
Just
Mom.
maybe 5 minutes, kiddo, okay?
It's such a crucial time in his development. He shouldn't be confined to his room.
Yeah, look, having him home for a little means I can spend more time with him. You know? We can focus him, make sure he's staying engaged.
Can you please
That's the agave plant from the top.
This isn't video game time.
Oh.
I want you to figure out something actually productive to do while you're home from school.
A Rubik's Cube. Stuff to keep away. Oh, the boat's back. June. October.
Hey, B! Dinner's ready! B! You hear me?
Yeah. Daniel.
Why isn't the sun eating this out? No. You need your invention? Well, ever since he got sick, all he does is make art.
And Mr. Benjamin Bryn has been awarded first place.
Benjamin Bryn was awarded first place for the boat. For the boat? In 2 short paragraphs, describe what makes you want to pursue or create in art. Cool.
You are not here to learn to be painters. You are here to learn to be artists. And although I've decided to teach you, it is a sham. There is no teaching art. So don't just sit there slack-jawed. Make art, you...
Okay. Oh,
Oh, how very wacky and fun these are. It's very zany, very kitsch. Lucky for you, the world is always in need of more greeting card artists.
How dare.
There you go, Mr. Bryn. Feel each shell.
Sure, why not? It's art.
I want you all to take a long look at what Mr. Bryn has done here. You see, he has reached down deep within himself and created a masterpiece.
I don't really think that's masterpiece material, but thanks, bro.
That was strong.
Oh, nice.
I'm stunned. The ironic sincerity of this piece is so sincerely ironic.
He's fit the discourse so thoroughly, I'm actually dizzy.
I know that lots of agents gave you lots of cards, and it all probably feels weird and alienating and the opposite of what being a starving artist is supposed to feel like. But if I can teach you one thing, it's that if opportunity knocks, you open the door. Making a living isn't selling out. I wish I had thought of it that way.
Benjamin! Marvelous show last week. Truly stunning. I've never been prouder. One little thing.
Don't worry.
Hello.
You're not selling your soul.
Well, because I'm going for the even killed achievement, I'm going to sign the contract.
I've got a good feeling about you.
Bam!
We're going to make a lot of money together, aren't we?
Sure, why not? Money's always good. Hey, Mom!
To actually making some money with one's art. Lord knows I could never do it.
Pink.
Good. So, now that you've made it, tell me, what are you going to do with it? Besides buying me fancy dinners like this every week, obviously. Because I could get used to this. Oh, this looks delicious. I'm getting...
Please stop. Is that a...
Oh my god. I think it is.
All places.
Oh, I'm in Greece. That's cool, because I chose Greece at the start of the game.
Hey, honey. Your work's incredible. The new stuff is wowing us all. But Ben, I've had an idea. You know, the critics are fickle. How about if you go back to your roots? Paint something meaningful.
Okay, paint something meaningful.
Hey, Ben. Don't even pick up this call, okay? I mean it. I'm just calling to inform you that I went to the doctor today, and, well, I'm gonna be a little sick for a while, but really, Oh, Benny, I told you not to pick up. There's nothing you can do for me right now. All you can do is just keep painting, keep striving. You make that work of true genius. I can just tell you're almost there. So, I'm going to hang up the phone now, and you're just going to get back to work, okay?
But that's enough from me.
Oh.
Now, you'll hear from the person who I believe is the single thing in the world my wife is most proud of. Her magnum opus, so to speak. I think you all know who I'm talking about. Benny? Ready to come up here? Go on, B. Say something. What's wrong? Why aren't you talking?
Hey, honey. Guess who's calling? Again. Look, you know I talk to big, important people. People who could change your life every day. What the hell am I supposed to say? What do you want me to say? That I haven't heard from my star client in 6 months? Hey, Benny, guess who's calling? Well, here's the call. We're finished. We're done, so kaput. It's over.
Hey, B. Just calling to tell you. I think I'm selling the house. She's everywhere here, son. I can't move without bumping into her. And then I just find myself breaking down again.
Damn.
Take whatever you want. Your mother gone, I'm hoping to finally live without all the clutter.
Kind of what I was talking about.
I'm just so glad you got to speak to her one last time. I mean, I know she told you not to pick up the phone.
That's cute.
But, well, I'm just so happy that you did.
She just wanted you to focus on your work. That was the only thing that mattered to her. What's that? What's so fascinating, son?
Oh, I gotta wait for it to cycle again. Dang. I didn't mean to do that, but what?
Look. It's unbelievable, Benny. It's like she's standing in the room with us. Like I can see her in the paint.
Yeah, she's right there. Benjamin Brin, A Life in Paint. Inspired by the musical composition of his late mother, the composer Elle Stevens, relatively unknown in her life,
Is that really
Brin lifted
you?
his mother's
It's
work out of
Chloe,
obscurity with the
your
creation of this
neighbor.
piece. She is now considered to be one of the
God,
great
I can't
composers of
believe
her
this.
time.
It's been years.
Oh,
I
hey.
just walked through the entire show. It's unbelievable.
Oh, it's Chloe.
I'd love to walk through it again with you. I mean, if you were down for that.
Sure.
I just can't believe that my
Always such a-
entire childhood, I was living next to a bona fide genius. I should have guessed it. I mean, with all those little drawings you did. Remember when you still drew my portrait even when I begged you not to? God, you were such a little jerk back then. And your mom. I always heard her playing piano from next door, but I didn't know she wrote the actual music. Hey, so, not to be forward, but what are you doing after this? Maybe we could get a drink or something?
Sure.
I'd really love to catch up. I can't believe everything that's happened to you. I want to hear all about it.
Now would you look
Oh,
at that?
that's a bit-
I cannot believe my luck. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! You finally hit the jackpot, Flapjack. Oh, the nobody nothing's dying every day. You finally sink your hook into a... Oh, well, there you are. Well, hello, sir. If I had realized, I would have cleaned up. I'm just used to fishing up a different class of soul. I mean, sure, I've had scientists, a couple college athletes here or there, but... Whew, an internationally renowned painter?
Yep.
The gatekeeper's gonna eat you up. Hey, speaking of that, why don't we give your story a test run? Maybe you help me out with the word choice, since, you know, I'm still working on that.
Sure.
See if I'm getting all the strokes right, the proper composition, if you catch my drift. Forget about it. All right, here we go.
Cool.
Gatekeeper! Before you stands the soul of a great man. Now, would you describe yourself as a happy kid or a lonely one?
Happy or lonely? Happy purely because of the cat. I like Ernie.
His childhood was a happy one, growing up in a loving home raised by loving parents in a quaint village by the sea. And, what'd you say your mom was? A composer or an accountant?
Composer.
His mother was a composer who, with the need to support her family, took a job as an accountant. How would you describe her as a teacher? More encouraging or demanding? Kind of like your champion. Therefore, as his piano teacher, she was ever encouraging, teaching him to recognize the greatness within. How about that neighbor girl? Huh? What was she to you? Was she your best friend or first love? Now be honest here. Don't be bashful, man. You can tell me. But on the eve of his big audition, he completely dropped the ball, staying up all night with his first love and blowing it the next day. Now, from that moment forward, his mother gave up on him. She knew he didn't have what it took to be a truly great musician. But little did she know, she just picked the wrong medium, right? See, when he was 12 years old, he got sick, and he had to stay inside for an entire year. And in that year, he rediscovered a talent he'd forgotten: painting. Sure, he loved finger painting as a child. Color and shape were the first languages he learned to speak. But for the first time, he saw it in a more serious light. He was accepted into an exclusive art school where he caught the eye of an esteemed professor who launched his work into the national spotlight. Now be quiet, all of you. With expectations on his career mounting, he stalled himself into bankruptcy, which turned out to be a blessing, for it wasn't until he returned home to the house he grew up in that he began work on what would ultimately be considered his masterpiece. I said shut up, you scumballs! You lucky fowls! All right! I get it! I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying. I had assumed as much anyway. I should probably tell you, those things, they're not regular gulls. They're liar birds. They're what becomes of souls who try to lie to the gatekeeper. And once they try that, they're never allowed near her city again. I get to feeling bad for not defending them right, so they just stay on with me. Living reminders of my oratory shortcomings. Oh, yeah, good thinking. I'll be back to get you once I'm done with this one. Hopefully you won't be seeing him again.
Well, this is awkward.
You're a flea-bitten sap, you know that?
Oh, thanks,
Just
buddy.
look at him. Poor fool doesn't know what he's in for.
Hey man, I thought you were on my side. Come on. Ah! When the darkness comes.
Now don't think that I haven't dealt with people like you. You're ashamed of something. Something so terrible, you're trying to blink right past it. Because if the gatekeeper knew, she'd have to dream up fresh new hells to punish someone as worthless as you. And I'm sure you're right. I'm sure you're the rottenest soul that I ever fished out of that black muck.
So every time I blink,
And I
it
should have
flashes.
thrown you back and sanitized my paw as soon as I laid eyes on you. But it's too late for that. We're in this together. And the gatekeeper, she'll see right through your fake lies as if they were glass.
Damn.
So I'm gonna ask you again to start from the very beginning. And this time,
Okay.
I want the truth.
Truth it is then. Here we go.
Not this.
Okay.
Now play the C major chord I taught you. Remember?
Come on, keep blinking. I haven't found it yet.
Doesn't that make you feel happy? You know, my father once told me when I was about
I
your
have to blink
age,
on that now.
only way to fight against time is to create a work of
The metronome
genius
down the bottom's getting
which might
faster.
live on after.
This. Stay here. What did your mother hear on that phone call?
Gotta not blink until that timer runs out. But
keep your eyes open.
Okay.
I need to see.
Ah, damn it. Come on.
Let's try this again.
I'm getting it.
Come on.
Hello? Yes, of course. This is Elle, his daughter.
I see. She knew she hadn't yet lived up to her father's expectations. And now, she never could. Let's keep going.
You really need to stay in time with the metronome, okay?
You were a prodigal talent. I get it. Let's move.
Okay, moving on.
What did you just say?
This isn't a trip down memory lane. I need you to stay.
Hey.
Yes, I understand about the cat. Let's keep going.
Ooh. Red dots. Fair warning, what's about to happen. I apologize.
The death of those cats must have taught you a terrifying lesson. That simply being alive wasn't enough. So then you went to work. To make yourself sensational.
Listen to him, Richard. I'm enlisting him in that competition.
I thought you said competitions took the joy out of playing music.
Not if you win.
I like hanging out with you a lot, which is weird
Stay
because
here.
after what happened with my mom, I never like hanging out with anyone.
I know you want to stay here, man, but we don't have the time.
Oh, but I really want to.
I'm not worried
Hey,
about
big,
who
big
you are,
crate.
Benny. I'm
Hey, Elle, would you mind taking a quick walk with me down to my office?
Come on, keep blinking. I haven't found it yet.
Oh.
We can focus him. Make sure he's staying engaged.
Can you please try to speak a little softer? I really don't want him to hear.
I guess I have to close my eyes for this part.
I mean, what's the point?
What do you mean? What's the point? What does that mean?
What's the point of any of it? If he's never gonna get any better.
Okay. Let's not say that. Okay? We know we don't mean it.
I know I don't. I know.
I mean, what if he heard one of us saying something like that?
I'd never forgive myself. Yeah.
It's okay. He's asleep.
No, he's not.
Okay.
I see. You got sick. You howled at the moon at the top of your lungs.
Is that agave plant again?
you were sick for a long time, weren't you? Sicker than healthy kids are supposed to get?
Yeah, dude, I was inside for a year.
Well, no matter how painful it gets, I need you to remember.
Okay, back into it.
This isn't video game time. I want you to figure out something actually productive to do while you're home from school.
Back to the Rubik's Cube. Hey,
Try
what's
writing
happening?
with it. Well, hello, Benny. It was your grandfather's, but I used it in college to write lyrics. Exactly. It was very artsy. Actually, I was just good at fooling your dad. Made him think I was some kind of genius. Why don't you write the story of your life so far? And then what you're going to do once you get better.
Okay.
That's a story I want to hear.
Great Life of Benjamin Bryn. His childhood was a happy one. Growing up in a loving home, raised by loving parents, in a quaint village by the sea. That's what the captain was saying. His mother was a composer who would need to support her family job as an accountant. I can't do anything else.
Man.
Hey, Chloe.
This is wild. You really got into this, didn't you?
Tree.
Oh, here I am. But on the eve of his big audition, he completely dropped the ball, staying up all night with his first love and blowing it the next day. First love? Okay, Benny. And you know, we really could have just slept on the beach another night.
Yeah, but it was fun. Oh, God.
You are going to be in there for about 30 minutes, so try to get comfortable. You're doing great, buddy. Just a little longer, okay?
Yeah, these are fun. Got to have a few MRIs in my time.
Knock knock.
Hello.
You're gonna be so annoyed with me.
What is
but
going on with that lava
I
lamp?
couldn't help but overhear Chloe reading aloud from what I think was
Look
your
at it, it's
story.
freaking out.
I know. I promised myself I wouldn't eavesdrop, but
Oh my goodness.
I would really love to read it if you'd let me. What do you
Sure.
say? You know I'm such a big fan of anything you do.
Sorry, I'm just like this lava lamp's freaking out.
Yeah.
Go in there and tell me what.
I'm telling you, I just can't. Not right now.
Okay, don't worry. Go to bed. I'll talk to you.
What's up, Dad?
Hey, B. Just want you to know that Mom loved your story. She's just, you know, I think it was just very emotional for her to read. I thought it was great.
Thanks, buddy.
I mean, look at this. His childhood was a happy one. Growing up in a loving home, raised by loving parents in a quaint village by the sea. Certainly glad you feel that way. But what I want to know is, where did you learn to write so well? All those cool words. Reads like Dickens. Really just very cool stuff, kiddo. You should be very proud, okay? Okay. Love you, buddy.
Thanks, Dad. Benjamin Bryn was a loser. Lava lamp's still freaking out. He was the worst Bryn to ever live. just laid down and died. That's rough, buddy. Yikes.
Benny! Benny! Ben! Oh God, can you hear me? Richard! Richard, get up!
So if he's ever in pain, all he needs to do is press that red button and the drug will administer itself.
Thank you so much. You know, I know my wife would normally want to thank you herself.
No, I understand. It hits mothers the hardest, this sort of thing.
Thank you for understanding. It's been a rough one.
Red button. I also have one of these for my medication. Juice, sandwich.
Hey, Eddie. Yeah, hey man, it's Richard. Listen, I know Elle's been missing in action, but I just want you to understand things have taken a really bad turn here. Yeah, no, that's not going to be possible. To be honest, your whole tone is pissing me off right now. Yes, I understand you have a business to run. It's a very cliche thing to say to me in a time like this.
Oop, phone. So,
Hey, this isn't funny, you know? What, you're too scared to talk to me? Well, just so you know you're faking. Because if you were really sick, like actually sick, you'd have told me already. I happen to actually know about this stuff. So the fact that you are faking just so you don't have to go to school with me is actually ridiculous. I don't know if you're embarrassed about our night at the beach together, so you're avoiding me, or what, but I just wanted to call to say I really don't appreciate being lied to. And it's not that I need your help in history class, you know? I actually never needed
When you were just 4 years old, Mom was going through a pretty tough time. Not as tough as now, but yeah, her music had been rejected, and she's having trouble adjusting to her quiet little life out here, and I feared that I was losing her. But then you played this on the piano. Just your little hands reaching up for the keys. She just couldn't believe how gifted you were. Once she heard that, well, it was like you brought her right back to me. So, I was wondering if maybe you could do that trick again. Try closing your eyes. See if you can remember.
How did you figure out how to play that?
Oh, I'm back. Okay. Come on. She looks tired.
Keep playing, B. She's listening.
I really want to learn how to play this. So pretty. But I can't find sheet music for it anywhere, so if anyone knows how to compose, I would love a copy of that sheet music. Sandwich, some meds, baton, juice. Ernie! buddy. And she's so skinny. I love when cats do that.
What are you doing, Elle? It's gonna make you sick.
It wails and...
Oh, it's okay. I'm just so happy she's here.
Hey.
We've got to show this cat some real love. She's been through more than we can even imagine.
Oh, more machines.
Oh, her poor fur. Richard, we have to give Ernie a haircut, okay?
Getting her a sashimi plate.
What?
What? I think she more than deserves it.
Yucks.
She hasn't been over. Like, she didn't even care to visit?
No, I mean, I don't think he's told her.
And you're just letting that be?
I don't know her step. You know how Benny is.
She lost her mother a year ago. You knew that, right?
No. What does that have to do with...
Okay, do we have her dad's number?
I don't know. Check the book.
Okay, I'm calling now.
Honey.
Oh my god, you're an idiot.
Hey, Chloe.
You do realize this is really nothing special to me. I've seen this all before.
It's the same thing again.
I was thinking about what you said in the story the other day and how I reacted to it. I feel kind of bad. I shouldn't have done that. But hey, what are you looking at? Don't look up there. Look at me. I'm talking to you. I want to give you something, but I think I don't want to be in the room when you see what it is. So maybe if you close your eyes, I can give it to you and I'm gonna leave.
Okay.
Close your eyes now, okay?
Here with maybe kid. You are my first love. Of course. So cute. Oh, it's so slow. Ah. Ah. Oh no.
What is that?
It's something new I'm working on.
Hey,
So you're writing again.
Ah, it's just a melody that came to me. It feels good to play it.
It's sad.
Yeah, well, that would make sense.
I really want
But
to
do you like
for
it?
this game. It's just
yeah.
awesome.
I love everything you do.
What do you like about it?
Oh, I'm even slower now. Oh, look at that. Yeah. It did nothing. Oh no. Oh, Jesus.
I can't breathe.
I know.
It's okay, Benny. I understand. There's no need to show me anymore.
No, Richard, it's like I can't breathe. Like there's this cramp on my chest.
I know.
Oh, it's so
You know,
good to
for a
see.
while now, I've wondered if I'm just not a good enough storyteller. If I just don't have grand enough words, can't tell grand enough stories. But grand words and stories, I think they may be overrated. I know just what to tell her.
Oh, the trees are changing.
Watch for her now. I've seen the gatekeeper take many forms depending on the soul I bring her. But once you see her, you'll know. Believe me.
Nice touch.
I should go get ready.
With all the agave trees.
Don't worry. We got this. I think.
I love that they kept this running theme throughout the entire game of, you know, the agave trees growing and stuff. Oh man, this game gets to me. It's Ernie.
There she is. Wish me luck.
Good luck.
Gatekeeper, before you sits the soul of a child who died before he could grow old.
That means she's ready to hear your story.
Okay.
You know, I never told you how much I loved your story. It's really so imaginative. And the person you wrote about is such an interesting and intense guy. My only issue was, well, I didn't like him very much.
Oh, gee, thanks.
So, I wanted to read you something I wrote for you, which is about the Benny I've known for 11 years now. It's called The Great Life of Benjamin Bryn. Benjamin Bryn was born into an ordinary home, to an ordinary mother and father in a small town by the sea.
His mother was a composer, or at least that's what she dreamed she'd be. So, when her own dreams didn't pan out,
She began to dream for him.
Oh, that's awesome.
when he was just 11 years old,
He got sick and was forced to stay inside for an entire year. And in that year, he began to worry that he hadn't
lived enough. So he made up a story of the great life he thought he wanted to live.
which only made him forget the great life he already had. How he had filled a new home with light and joy and promise.
How he met a girl, his neighbor, who felt all alone in the world, and he
He'll feel okay again. And how, even when he was sick, he still gave his parents hope.
how he reminded them of exactly who they were. After
They had almost forgotten. So when he knew he was going to go, he was okay. Because he'd already lived a great life. A full life. And he was everything he needed to be. Just as he was.
She accepts. Close your eyes now, and keep them closed. She's gonna let you in. Go on. You know what to do.
Why is he smiling like that?
It must be somewhere that he likes.
Oh, dude, this game. Even though I've already played it, it's still. Oh, Jesus. So that was Before Your Eyes. That's it. Whew. Game is dedicated to my father.
I wanna be somebody. Me 2.0 for you.
This song is called Mesh,
And when you meet somebody,
and it's by. Bear with me a second.
you're gonna feel the same.
this song on Spotify and other streaming services. It's one of my favorite songs ever, but God, it's a sad song. Oh man, Jesus.
I'm gonna prove you
If anyone's still watching along with me, thank you so much for joining me. First time I played this game, I absolutely bawled my eyes out. Second time I played it, wasn't much better, so I feel like I'm holding it together well today. Yeah, this game was nominated for several different awards. I think one of them was Indie Game of the Year, so I really, really hope that it gets like some of those awards because it's totally deserving of it. But yeah, this game's just absolutely gorgeous and totally worth like the whole. I think it was like $20 that I paid for it. So I know it's only a short game. We managed to play it in pretty much exactly an hour and a half. So yeah, meshed by Ollie Lewin.
There's a couple pictures of you laughing. Tied to raffle tickets, I've got memories.
If you can see, I've got a keyboard behind me, and I really want to learn how to play those little piano bits that were in the game because they're just so cool. Yeah. The interesting thing about this game is, well, obviously the main kind of mechanics behind it, the whole blinking premise is really good. But they've done it in such a way that it's, like, you can't really kind of speed through the game. I mean, you could if you wanted to, but whether you try and blink as fast as you can to get through it, or you try and keep your eyes open for as long as you can, you only end up adding or subtracting like 10 to 15 minutes from the game. So it's paced really, really nicely, and I think it does its job storytelling so well. Yeah, I kind of wanted the first stream that I did to be, you know, something that I really enjoyed and that I thought would be really good to share. I have a couple of other games, not exactly like this, but a few that are, you know, kind of deep storytelling like this. I also have some games to play just for shits and giggles, like I've got Genshin Impact ready to go that I've been obsessed with for a while, so if you want to see some Genshin gameplay, I can do that. But I've got a list of other stuff that I want to do that's short, sweet games like this, so we can do a full playthrough of in about an hour and a half to 2 hours. So yeah, I think chucking a couple of those up would be really nice. Yeah, these piano pieces, man. So nice. Sorry, I'm trying to find stuff to talk about, but I'm just also kind of trying to, I guess, calm down a little bit. I try and fight sadness with comedy, so not really the time to be cracking jokes or anything. That's why I'm kind of a bit giggly. Let me just check if I actually ended up getting that achievement. I'm gonna open up Steam really quick. Teams. games. I did. I have 100% completed that game. It's only got 11 achievements. You have to play at least twice through to get all achievements. Because of the branching stories, like one of them is choose Greece and the other one's choose Egypt. So I basically, for this run through, I chose all the opposites that I'd chosen previously. And yeah, the only thing that I was really missing was that even killed achievement. Even keeled, not even killed. And there was an achievement for keeping your eyes open for a specific time that I also got. But that's it. That's Before Your Eyes. I feel like it's a really powerful game. I don't play games like this too often, but man, when I do, they get to me. I love games like this. Every once in a while, they're kind of nice. Similar games I've got to this are... I've got The Stanley Parable, When the Darkness Comes, The Witness, and stuff like that. They're probably the more heavier games that I have. Otherwise, I've got a couple of, you know, quick and easy ones, like we can play some Among Us. I've got Surgeon Simulator, the OG Surgeon Simulator, Yu-Gi-Oh!, which, if you saw my test streams, I played for an hour just to try to iron out the kinks, even though at the start of this stream there were still some kinks I had to iron out. Wasn't aware I needed 2 webcams for this, but there you go. Papers, Please, Please Don't Touch Anything. Got some Portal that we can play. I really want to play I Love You, Colonel Sanders, which is the KFC dating simulator. I got it for free because I thought it would be funny, so I'm going to play a little bit of that. I've also got a couple of horror games. I'm not sure if people would be interested in that, but Doki Doki Literature Club I haven't played yet. It's been sitting in my library for a while. When the Darkness Comes is pretty intense, so it probably comes under horror. Some old school, like, PewDiePie stuff, like, where is it here? It's gonna take me, Amnesia, Amnesia, The Dark Descent. Yeah. But anyway, thank you so much for joining me for the first ever Granny Flat Productions live stream. I hope you all enjoyed it. I'll probably be streaming on Saturdays from 1 PM. Otherwise, I'll put a shout out on my social media saying that I'll be streaming at a different time. It'll probably just be whenever I've got a spare moment. Hopefully my background isn't too distracting. I'm trying to get a green screen in the works. It's on the way. So hopefully by the next stream I'll have a green screen. If not, you'll still have the weapons wall and the cosplay and the storage boxes. But it is what it is. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Thanks so much. Bye.